the end of week 2 of training. I have hit every goal, every target I set out for myself so far. And I, most importantly, I've remained consistent. Consistency is key in ultramarathon running. Consistency is key. This past week, I set a new record on the treadmill. Not sure if it counts because it was on the treadmill. But for myself, I ran a 5K in 18 minutes and 22 seconds. But I'm headed out to do the long run today. The long run that begins week 3 / ends week 2. I'm thinking of changing it up a little bit, doing the long run before. So during ultramarathon training, you do back-to-back long runs. And I just ran 10 miles yesterday. I'm going to run 14 today. And I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do the 14 before the 10 next week, I believe. And the theory is that your legs, you coming in on fresher legs for that longer run, so that you can better, adapt to that. It's just an idea I have. We're going back down into the city. I haven't really hit any trails this past 2 weeks because it has been dreadfully cold, to the point of the ground freezing and there being sheets of ice on the ground. I don't like to run on the East Coast trails in those conditions because East Coast trails don't really have any sort of magic carpet quality to them. The magic carpet quality is buffed out, wide, rolling, almost rail trail like. That doesn't really. The only place I've seen that is actually on a rail trail out here. The trails out here are characterized by roots, steep undulations. It might not, though they might not be as tall, they are very technical. Very technical. That's not anything against people's trails in other parts of the world. I think that these are some of the hardest that you can run and train on. So we'll get around to it. We'll get around to it whenever the spring thaw comes. We've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. June is the target. I'm thinking of also picking up a couple of more runs, a couple more races. So stay tuned for that. A couple 50Ks, or 150K and 150 miler maybe. We'll see. Let's see. I left my headphones at home. Oh well, them's the breaks. One thing I've been concerned with is this Suunto 9 Peak Pro. I've been experiencing cadence lock a lot with it. I know because my heart doesn't feel like it's hitting 180 beats per minute whenever this thing says that it is. I'm pretty familiar with my own heart. So I got a Velcro strap. I strap that sucker down real tight on my wrist, and we'll see how it does. Got my vest, got my hat, gloves, ready to go. Today, I wore the wrong shoes. Those are trail shoes. I thought they would be more packed in snow. But thankfully, the asphalt's exposed and it's pretty grippy, so I'll suffer through it. Hard part's behind me now. I want to do a recap of the run for you real quick. 1 hour, 50 minutes, 4 seconds, 12.01 miles. Comes out to 9 minutes, 10 seconds per mile. Oh, cadence of 90 revolutions per minute. That's the fabled 180 steps cadence. I'm like a metronome when it comes to my cadence. It's going to be locked right around 100, between 169 to 184 is where I live. Heart rate average of 151, which for me is zone, right on the edge of zone 1 and 2. I have a max heart rate of about 209, I think is when I got it measured last. So I have a massive heart rate. It's ridiculous. EPOC 48, VO2 max estimate of 51, which is what it is. I've never bothered with that number really. Anyhow, the important thing is this seems to have behaved itself. The heartbeat cadence lock seems to be gone now, and then we'll see about getting some rowing in tonight. But I gotta get home first, so embrace the athlete that you are. Love yourself. Bye.